Johnny Sexton has extended his contract until 2021. I was wrong, but I remember thinking a couple of years ago, maybe 3 years ago, that like when he was going down with some of these injuries, we'll be lucky to actually have him at the World Cup. But he's looking beyond that now, which is remarkable. It's going to take him to the age of 35 or so.
Yeah, he'll need to be 36 rather by the time that contract comes to an end. Possibly his last deal, we don't know. We spoke about it a couple of weeks ago that he's kind of stated his desire to play on. He's spoken about Tom Brady playing at 40 as a bit of a role model. Since he's come back from Racing 92, or Racing Metro as it was back then, that 2-year stint was really tough on his body, really tough physically for him, travelling over and back for Ireland camps. But since then he's been managed incredibly well, and he's been exceptionally professional about managing his body. That's the thing, he'll be 36 almost by the time that contract ends, but he's going to be managed so well up to that point. Like, even looking at the stats for this season, and comparing him with Owen Farrell, who's always the one he's compared to, but it makes sense because they're the two talisman for their national teams. So Johnny Sexton's played 6 times for Leinster, twice for Ireland, for a total of 577 minutes. So far this season, Owen Farrell has played 8 times for Saracens, 4 times for England, for 919 minutes. Wow. So far just this season, and that's going to just increase for Farrell as Saracens push on towards what looks like an inevitable Premiership title. And Johnny will be really well managed this year and next with the World Cup. Even after the World Cup as well, he'll get his time off. You're seeing even in New Zealand, the other place that probably manages their players particularly well, they're starting to roll that in and tell the Super Rugby teams that they're going to pull guys early in the season. So yeah, Johnny could possibly play on even beyond that contract if he avoids and has what is a bit of luck as well in avoiding injury the last couple of seasons. And then I guess after the World Cup, the big question for Joey Carberry and Ross Byrne is when and how can they challenge him and push into Andy Farrell's plans and maybe have a new face in the team. I think Johnny Sexton will have a pretty determined idea of continuing as that number one, and it's going to be fascinating to see a guy who's the best player in the world at the moment, officially, how he's going to, I guess, bring that consistency.